Hey traders, welcome to We Trade Waves weekly forex forecast. Guys, welcome back to a new weekly forex analysis video. As usual, we'll start with $, but all of you are new to We Trade Waves, make sure to subscribe, hit the bell icon to not miss any update, and keep watching till the end. As usual, in today's forecast, I'm planning to give you a lot of tips which will help you with your trading. And I'll cover some of the structures, what happened, what will happen next, and let's actually dive into the charts. So for $, most of you remember last week we were expecting market to push up. But what happened here? Market gave us a small corrective structure and a fall. So for that reason, I just put a small illustration for those of you who are jumping in, and just to emphasize on why you should learn how to trade correctly before you risk your money. So if you follow this one, and in the numbers, on Saturday, 16th of March, we said we are expecting $to push up, which was here, exactly here, okay? And we'll look for our buy setups, but some of you might have jumped in blindly. And if you have done that without using stop loss, or like just because we said we are expecting market to push up, I'll cover the structure shortly. But if you have done that, market gave us a small corrective structure and then a drop. So all of you who jumped in blindly, of course, some of you, not all of you, because a lot are following us since the past few weeks, few months, so they know actually how we trade, and they are following weighted waves rules, okay? But those of you who jumped in blindly, this is the journey, guys, for you, and that's why I want all of you to not fall into this one later on. So do not follow anyone blindly. You have to do due diligence, you have to do your research, and if you want to trade in the direction as what we are sharing or what we are explaining, you need to know how to trade correctly, all right? So for this one, we said market, we are expecting market to push up, and market gave us a small corrective structure and then a fall. What will happen here, Alan, after, if some of you have jumped in, at this point, you will be saying like, oh my God, weighted waves are wrong big time. I need to close my buys and sell. Seems like market is falling. If you will do that here at this point of the time, you'll be losing, all right? Because after this drop, market pushed back up. And this is the number 3 here. At this point, what you will do. So if you bought here without using stop loss, your psychology, your mentality will be like, after this drop, you will be losing big. And what you will do, you will close your buys and you will sell. Why? Because market is falling. Because your emotions will control your actions. Okay? That's what I would say most of retail traders or typical retail traders will do. Okay? Those who don't have experience and those who are just following blindly the analysis. Okay? I'm not saying just for weighted waves, for anyone. And that's why I'm explaining this part, I'm explaining this bit, I'm explaining this journey for you to not fall trap into this one later on. Okay? So if you have bought here without using stop loss, at this point of the time, what you will do, you will close the buys and you will sell. Why? Because your emotions will control your actions. And what will happen here? You lose again because markets start to push up. And because you don't know what's happening, you don't know how to read structures, and you don't know how to trade correctly, you will be losing in this trade. And once you buy here, or once you sell here at this point of the time, if you close the buys and you sell, you'll be losing with this trade to the upside. And at this point, what you will do? At this point, you will say, you know what? Damn, these people are always right. Let me close the sell and buy now. If you have done that here, at this point of the time, you have lost here, you have lost here, and you will be losing here again. So if market actually, if you will buy here and market start to fall, lost again. This is number 4 of the journey for those who were following blindly and those who don't know how to trade correctly. You get me, guys? Now, I covered the structure again in a bit, but this is the journey 1, 2, 3, 4 for all of you who followed blindly, and those of you are just actually don't have experience and don't have knowledge. So number 1 reason why traders lose money in the forex market is the lack of knowledge. That's why we always say you have to learn how to trade correctly before you risk your money. Okay? So for us at Weighted Waves or for weighted waivers, they know exactly when the market changes the structure and what to do next. And the worst case scenario, it will be small loss in the worst case scenario. Okay? So before we start, before we cover what's next, before I hide all these drawings, I want all of you again, some of you might feel like I'm repeating myself, but it doesn't matter as long as it's helping someone. Okay? So The 4 golden rules for weighted waves, guys. Never ever forget that, and you need to follow this one on every single trade you take, okay? So the 4 golden rules, write them down and keep them in front of you every time you are going to take a trade. So the 4 golden rules are: do not jump in, do not over-risk overtrade, do not trade without stop loss, and never ever add to losing position. These are 4 golden rules for weighted waves. These are weighted waves 4 golden rules, okay? So for this one, yes, last week, the start of it, we were wrong. If I just delete all of these ones. So I hope actually you get the lesson, you know actually what to do and what or how to trade. Actually, if you want to trade, you need to learn how to trade, okay? So last week we're expecting market to give us, let's now go to the structure part, to the analysis part. Of course, most of you know if yours the previous forecast, which was here, and I suggest all of you guys who are new to weighted waves, go back and watch all these forecasts here. All are on our YouTube channel. They are public and you can watch them all here in this one. Just go to Weighted Waves YouTube channel and you can watch them all. So back to the structures, back to the analysis. Last week, it was actually a high volatility week because of the news, because of the FOMC, you know, like what they have decided regarding the interest rates, regarding the economy in the US. If you don't know that, we have covered this in detail during the Sunday session and the recording is in the dashboard, okay, on Weighted Waves dashboard. Now, back to the charts and back to the explanation about the structures. At this point, this was a low, all right? All of you know that. We've got this up wave, we've got a corrective structure, we've got this up wave, and this was a corrective structure up to the last Saturday, okay? So from here, we're expecting market to give us 5 waves move, which is this one to the upside, okay? Now, also some of weighted waves were complaining like I have explained more during the last forecast. You can watch it actually if you want to know more. But again, I'm giving you those tips, guys, and those advice just for you who are not able to join us. But if you can join, guys, this is the best solution for you. And don't fall actually into the trap like, I don't want to actually invest in myself. Let me make money, and then after that, I will learn. This will never happen because you might lose big. Take this opportunity. Weighted waves is the opportunity that will help you succeed in trading. So take it as an opportunity and join to learn how to trade correctly. So number one thing you have to do as a trader is to learn how to trade correctly before you risk your money. Most traders, they start to trade live accounts, they lose big, and then after that, they decide to learn. Don't go into this road, guys. We are here to help you. Just pass this or just go to this shortcut. Learn how to trade correctly, which will take time. It will take months, 6 to 8 months before you risk your money. That's very, very important if you are serious about trading. All right. Now, back into the structures and back into what happened here. After this drop, market gave us a tiny corrective structure, as you can see here. This was a tiny corrective structure and then a drop. Let me change the color to blue so you might see it in a better way. Corrective structure here and then a drop. At weighted waves, once we see this corrective structure, we knew that something else is happening here. So as soon as we saw here, but because you are not at weighted waves, you cannot actually attend the daily live sessions, you will not understand that this is a potential corrective structure for one more fall. Once we saw this fall, we knew that market will push to the upside. How is that, Alan? How actually this is possible? Why you would expect market to go up after this drop? Because this structure here, instead of being 5 waves, this is a 3-wave structure here. It's done. It's finished. When we knew that this is a 3-wave structure after this drop. Why this drop? Because now this wave, it becomes bigger than this structure, bigger than this wave. All right? So after this one, I'll not explain more than that, but after this drop, we knew that market pushed to the upside. So weighted waivers, they'll be able to take this buy because they know the direction. Okay? And even if they took any buy here, they know where to get out for small loss. Now, if you lost big here, you have to learn how to trade correctly. So do not waste more time and money again. Do not waste another month. Join, learn, and then after that, you can risk and you can actually trade to make money trading the Forex markets. Okay? And any proof for that, Alan, of course, go and watch our previous videos and go and do the research about weighted waves. As I mentioned always, you can go to our Trustpilot profile. It's here, just to show you this one before I continue, just for guys the transparency, okay? So if you go to Weighted Waves website, you go to this one here, you click into this one, just read this, okay? Scroll down and read what our members are saying. Once you read it, you might see like this is the story that you are passing at the moment. This is your story, okay? Because Our members, they are from more than 180 countries around the globe. Okay, so read this one, read what I'm saying. This is the social proof. Go to the website, go to this testimonials, see the video feedbacks. You will really understand the journey for the traders and our members. Okay, back to the charts. Up, corrective structure, up. This is done here. When we knew that this is done after this drop. Why after this drop? Because after this drop, this structure, it becomes bigger. So this will not be a 5-wave structure. So what is happening here, Alan? After this drop, market start to push up, and then we've got this fall after. Of course, this was due to the volatility based on the news last week. But also the structure, guys, play a big role. Now, just to explain you more, give you more tips, news cause volatility in the market, but market will always follow a certain direction defined by the structure. That's why it's very important to master structures. How you can master structures? By joining Weighted Waves. We'll teach you everything about structures, all the strategies, how to trade, and how to trade correctly. That's the main point, guys, okay? Because remember, if support and resistance works, they will not put it publicly. If head and shoulders patterns works, they will not put it publicly. You get what I mean? So there is something different we see. We see the charts differently. That's why we have this high accuracy and we have actually this high number of traders succeeding on a monthly basis and weekly basis, okay? So in terms of structure, this structure from here to here, it's done, okay? Now what's happening here? It's a bigger structure. This is the structure in the middle. So this drop, up, corrective structure up, this is a running flat in the middle till now based on the current market structure, and I'm still expecting market to go up after. Make sense? So all what market have done is just giving us a bigger corrective structure, a bigger structure, okay? So the next wave for $, is toward the upside, which means any buy setup I get, I'll go for it. This buy setup, it will be most probably after one more fall. One more fall or not, it doesn't matter. All what we'll look for is the buy setups for $. Next. Will this be one of our trades of the week? We'll cover this during the Sunday session. That will be covered tomorrow by T starting 12 p.m. UK time. So every Sunday session, it will be 2-hour session. More details on our website, what is covered, what we'll cover actually during that session. To not waste time explaining about this here, you can go to the website and read about it, okay? How to join Weighted Waves? This is the website. Join us. This is the opportunity, guys, to learn how to trade correctly and make money and succeed. In terms of structure, I'm expecting $, to push back up. This is just a big corrective structure for now, and the next wave is toward the upside. I'm still biased to the upside, and I look for the buy setups. I hope this is clear for $, guys. Let's go now to $. For this one, it's same. We're expecting market to push up. We've got this up wave from here, and this was a bigger structure. So corrective structure here, or this up wave, drop, up. This was the running flat in the middle, and the market started to fall. What's next for $, is the same. I'm expecting market to push up after. Any buy setup we get, we'll go for it. Again, will this be one of our trades of the week? The trades of the week, guys, are shared during the Sunday session. As example, I'll show you the trades of the week of last week. If you go to the dashboard, this is the dashboard that you will get access to as soon as you join us. If you go to the trades of the week, look at this. Last week, we said Aussie dollar will push to the upside. Aussie 200. If we go to Aussie 200 here, just show the before and after. This Aussie 200 and market pushed to the upside. Okay. So back to the dashboard. As you can see, this was shared on the 17th of March, which is last Sunday. You can see that here. This was posted here. We are looking for buys. And market went all the way up, and now we are at this level for Aussie 200 here. Okay. Now the next trade that was shared is Pound CAD to the upside. Pound CAD to the upside. If you go to Pound CAD, just show you the before and after, and what you are missing if you are not joining us. This is the Pound CAD. We've got this up wave. Small up move to the upside. Okay, just I think few pips shy from the target, but market went to the upside. You must have made small profits here or break even, the worst case scenario. The next trade is Pound O's. Pull back and then up again. If we go to Pound O's, all of these guys shared during the last Sunday session. Look at this, 17 and 17 as well of March. Okay, so this is the Pound O's. If you go to Pound O's here for this one, this Pound O's on the charts, up. We've got a pullback and then up again. This was the trade, by the way. Pull back and up. This is 17th of March here. So back to the dashboard, pull back and up. So 3 trades for now going in the direction of the move. Okay, so 3 trades of the week. So back to the charts again. The last one was the yen pairs. We're expecting yen pairs to fall to the downside after a corrective structure. Market went to the upside. So this was wrong. 3 trades, 3 wins, and let's call it 1 loss. Now, that doesn't mean it's equal in terms of profits, guys, okay? Because you have to pay attention to the risk management. So every time you are going to lose, you have to lose small. And every time you are going to win, you have to make sure to win big, which means maximize profits. Where are we covering these topics, Alan? Or like where you are covering these topics? This advanced part are covered during the monthly Q&A sessions. This is where you can find the recording archive inside the dashboard. And in this one, we are covering the advanced part, okay? So again, I'm just showing you what to get. If you join Weighted Waves, guys, this is the opportunity for you, okay? Now, not only the trades of the week, I can show you as well the trades of the month. So if I go to this one just to show you more trades, all of you remember the trades of the month last I'd say last month and the months after. It was crazy. All of them hit the target. And look at this one. These are the 2 trades of the month that we are covering, or like for March. Please don't jump into this one because the updates will be covered tomorrow. This is the nat gas. It's in the making. It's still market is correcting and most probably it will push to the upside. But again, don't jump into this one. The updates will be covered during the Sunday session tomorrow regarding nat gas. You have to watch this one to know what's next for this. Okay. Pound New Zealand. This just to be clear, it's still at the same level here. Pound New Zealand market went all the way up. This is trade of the month, okay? So if we go to Pound New Zealand, just to show you again, look at this. Market went all the way up from here to here. It's crazy trade. By the way, this crazy trade. And if you measure this move from here to here, you know how many pips actually it will be, okay? So from here to here, crazy move to the upside. If you have traded just this one, if you join Weighted Waves at I would say at the start of the month, and you traded just Pound New Zealand, nothing else, you'll be able to make a lot of money, guys, okay? That's why Weighted Waivers are making money and they are succeeding on a, I would say, weekly basis, okay? Back to the charts, back to pound dollar. For this one, like I said, we're expecting market to go up next. Any buy setup I get, I'll go for it. If market will push to the downside, then it'll be a different story. I'll wait and I'll wait for a complete structure before I go into the next trade. If I get a sell setup, will I sell here? No. I'm only looking for the buy setups for pound dollar, personally. All right? Gold for this one might give us a corrective structure, and we've got this up wave. Again, due to the dollar movement, market actually went to the upside, corrective structure here dropped, but this move was purely manipulation. Okay? Last week, market was extremely manipulated. And for that, a lot of traders actually got out here. Or like got wiped out, I would say. Why? Because this was a slow move, like we said last week, but we were expecting market to push up, drop before the next up wave. It was just a tiny corrective structure. It was here a contracting flat in the middle, one more fall, and then this up wave. Okay. So for gold, if I zoom out, you remember that this was the up wave, this was the double K formation here. And after this up wave, we're expecting the market to give us a bigger wave similar to this one. All what is happening, or all what was happening, is this wave here in blue. It's extended. It's getting extended. That's all. Okay? So we are still within this uptrend here to the upside. You get me, guys? So this structure to the upside here, if I need to analyze the trends, I need to analyze the structure. We have this up wave, we have this corrective structure, this pullback, and we have this move is still in the making, still to the upside. And again, a lot of traders get wiped out after this up wave because all retail traders, or like big group of retail traders who were selling here, this was a slow move, by the way, who were selling here, they'll put stop loss after above this top, this top, this top, and this top. What this means? Liquidity here. We knew that, guys. Okay, weighted waves, they know this bit. So after this up wave, market went up, liquidity grab, and all the way down. If you sold from the top, fantastic. What to do next? Manage your trades. Why is that, Alan? Because this is a slow move to the downside again. And most probably, if I need to analyze technically here, based on wave analysis, one push up will be coming. And this up wave can go all the way up to break this top once more. What will change this structure? If we get a slow corrective structure upwards here, if we get a slow move, another drop will be coming. In all the cases, the first move, for those of you who are not in, is toward the upside. Which means if I'm trading gold, if I need to take a decision, if I'm not in, I'm looking for the buy setups, personally, if I'm trading gold, all right? Now, Those of you who are looking for the sell setups, if you are not in the sell yet, you have to wait for a complete corrective structure. How to know when the corrective structure will get completed, we'll teach you that inside Weighted Waves membership, inside the masterclass course. How to know when the structure is completed to go for the sell setups, we'll cover this during the daily live sessions that we are covering, during the Sunday session and during the Wednesday session that we are covering for Weighted Waves members. Alright guys, is that clear? So for gold, the first move is toward the upside for now based on the current market condition. DXY for this one guys, again, we're expecting market to give us a drop, corrective structure drop, and after this up, we're expecting market to give us the fifth waves after this drop here. Well, market didn't move in this direction. Again, we were wrong in expecting this one to the downside, but market gave us a small corrective structure up, drop. If you have traded this one blindly, you should get out for break even. But I'm just going for the worst case scenario for people who don't know how to trade and for people who are jumping in without knowing what to do. Okay, so if you have actually traded this one to the downside blindly, market gives you a chance actually to go out for break even. Okay, but after this drop, again, I explained what happened. Up again, market is going to the upside to give us this bigger corrective structure. Okay, so all what is happening, this is a wave of its own, three-wave structure, and this is a corrective structure for now. Okay, again, it's for now. The structure might change, and if the structure will change, I'll update you later on. This is for now. In all the cases, the next wave for this one is toward the downside. So minimum, we are talking about minimum. We are expecting market to give us a drop similar to this one, minimum. Okay, and after that, we'll update you. Now, Alan, can this structure also change again? Of course, it can change. But for now, this is the wave and this is the move that we'll look for. Again, guys, all of you are following and understanding what happened and how the structure changed. Give us thumbs up and leave a comment. All of this, guys, was manipulation, by the way. And under these lows, we're having liquidity. So after this up wave, market went down, took liquidity under these lows and all the way up again to break this top. Why? We have liquidity above this one and above this one. So those of you who don't know how the market usually moves, market moves, guys, from liquidity pool to another liquidity pool. That's always how the market moves. And this is based on market makers framework. And of course, this is based on algos. They don't do that manually. It's all based on algos. But if you know how to restructure correctly, you'll be able to trade the markets with confidence and you'll be able to trade the markets and make money. So once you learn weighted waves, wave analysis concept, you will get the edge. And once you have the edge, guys, edge actually is where you are at a point where you know that market will go in this direction or in this direction. So you know where the market will be going next with a high probability chance. That's what we focus on always. High probability chance. As a trader, you have to think in probabilities. As a trader, be sure, okay, be sure that market will misbehave. I would say, I do not use any, I would say, bad words. Market will misbehave at least 2 times per year. So regardless of what type of trader you are, trend follower, trend reversal, you trade indicators, you have robot to trade. You trade based on candlestick patterns, you trade based on chart patterns, wave analysis. Regardless of what type of trader you are, market will misbehave at least 2 times per year. So if you are trading without stop loss, make sure sooner or later you will get wiped out. Okay, is that clear? So that's why we have the 4 golden rules are based on experience, guys. All is based on experience. Okay, so regardless of what type of trader, market will make sure to wipe you out. I would say minimum 2 times per year. That's why you have to stick to the trading. You have to have a trading plan. You have to learn how to trade correctly, have a trading plan and stick to the trading plan every single time. I know it's not easy. We are humans at the end of the day. Emotions might control us, and that's why psychology is a big part. That's why we have psychology classes inside the course, inside the masterclass course, and inside the Q&A sessions. Again, guys, I cannot be clear more than that, okay? Trading is not easy. It will become easy only after you learn how to trade correctly. That's the bottom line. That's the reality. Anyone who tells you other than that, he is lying. Run away, okay? So, for that, another tip regarding trading without stop loss, you can trade without stop loss only in 2 cases, in 2 scenarios. Number 1, if you can afford to lose your account. And other means if you don't care if you lose your account. Okay, that's one. And number 2, if you have big account and trading small lot size. That's what big investors do. That's what big banks do. They trade without stop loss because they have big money by trading small lot size. If you can do that, that's the only two scenarios where you can trade without stop loss. Otherwise, never ever trade without using stop loss, okay? And we use stop loss just for the moves that I showed you in the previous forecast and the previous sessions about the huge moves where market moves 1,000 pips against you. You cannot afford that if you trade actually without stop loss, okay? So if you are happy with the tips, guys, if you think those tips are helpful, give us a thumbs up and leave a comment. I'll be reading every single comment as promised. Back to the chart for the XY. This is only a big corrective structure for now, and the next wave is toward the downside. We'll be trading the sell setups if we get the sell setup. If market keep pushing to the upside, let go without us. I'm happy to miss the move. That's totally fine. Aussie dollar is like all the other majors. We've got again this up wave, up and then drop. What's next? Even if we get a corrective structure and drop, if market will touch this level, do not miss this buy. This is the buy actually that I'm personally waiting for. If I get a reaction, if I get the buy setup, I'll not jump in. We'll go for this buy. Okay. In all the cases, Aussie dollar most probably one more drop before the next up wave. I'm looking for the buy setups only for Aussie dollar. Dollar Swiss for this one, market push to the upside. After this up wave, now we'll look for the sell setups, and any sell setup we get, we'll go for it to the downside. This the wave and this the move that we will look for. Okay. USOIL, I hope a lot of you trade this one, get into the sell. This was a clear structure. I have explained this in detail during the last Q&A session. The recording is inside the dashboard. As soon as you join, you will get access to it. Why is this important? Because I have explained this in detail, every single wave and every single structure. So from here, we said market will push to the upside. And after market breaking this top, we'll look for the sell setup. So market is moving as expected, wave by wave, step by step. Even in the Sunday sessions, we have covered this in detail. So after this up wave, if you are in the sell, fantastic, you manage your trades. What's next? Corrective structure most probably for another drop. Okay, that's for USOIL. If you get the corrective structure, one more fall will be coming. Dollar CAD for this one, market push to the upside, and most probably will get correction up and then a drop after. This the wave and this the move for dollar CAD. Guys, for now, this is a corrective structure, and every new top is the potential last top within this structure here. Okay, every new top is the potential last top. So if we get one push up to 1.3650, this is the ideal level to look for reaction, to look for setups. This is what we'll do. If we get a setup from this level, we'll go for the sells, and this sell, it might give us a huge amount of pips. Now, of course, guys, we are not actually, will not be right all the times. No one can. And if you are expecting that, you are wrong. Okay, so do not expect that we'll be right 100% of the times. We have high accuracy, more than 70 to 80%. Okay, accuracy in the forex market, and we are number one in this industry. Okay, I can actually say that based on the feedbacks from traders who are joining us. We have traders, guys, we have more than 20 years of experience joining us and saying that to us. Okay, and the number of traders who are joining WeTrade Waves is huge. And all of them who are joining, they are happy with what we are giving them. So that's why I would say the solution that we have, the all-in-one solution, WTW Pro membership, the all-in-one solution that we are providing is actually the ideal solution for the serious trader who are looking to succeed in trading in a short time. Short time, I'm repeating, it will be 6 to 8 months if you put the right work on it. Okay? So, again, I always try to give tips and advice because I don't want you guys to lose money. Okay? So trading is not gambling, it's not game. You have to really know how to trade before you risk your money. Okay? I'm emphasizing on this one more, guys, this time because I don't want newbies to lose their accounts by following anyone blindly, even us. Okay? So trading is not easy, it's not a game, it's not gambling. You have to learn how to trade correctly before you risk your money. Okay? So back to dollar CAD. Corrective structure up and then a drop will be expected. By the way, we've made money trading last week. I just showed you the trades of the week, okay? And most of your trade waivers also, they made money. Dorian for this one, BOJ come up again with just, I would say, non-excitement news. So they just, they had the interest rate, just tiny one, and they said it will be fixed for the next 5 years. Anyway, regarding this one, you can read it. You can read about it in on Google, what they have decided. To not waste time explaining about this one. But the bottom line is, yen has fallen after this one. Okay, why? Because investors, they will not put their money in the yen, they can put it anywhere else, in the dollar and all the other currencies, because they've got better ROI on it. Okay, so for this one, market has fallen after BOJ announcement, even though they have higher the interest rate the first time after 17 years, but it was not something attracting for investor. I just explained you why. And for this one, we've got this up wave, market broke this top. Structurally speaking, after this up wave, looks like market give us a corrective structure and one will push up. All right. After this up wave, most probably will break this top and will break this top. Okay. So the structure has changed here. After this top, this was just a corrective structure and up again. So up, 5 waves, corrective structure up, a corrective structure here and then up. This uptrend is not finished yet. In all the cases, market looks like will correct for one push up, it will correct for one push up, and then after that, we'll look for sell setups above this top. Above this top, that doesn't mean you go and jump in, okay? Above this top, we'll see the reaction, we'll update our members regarding when market will be falling, and after that, the big drop will be coming, okay? Just to be clear, a drop similar to this one minimum will be coming, okay? If you want to buy after every pullback or after every small corrective structure, is up to you. For us, we might be buying other yen pairs, not dollar yen, okay? Just to be clear into this one. But this what market looks like will do before the next top. We'll break this top and we'll break this top. This is next for dollar yen, all right? Bitcoin for this one, market is correcting for now. And we've got a corrective structure. Like we said previously, most of you remember that please do not jump in here to the buy. Market has to correct. We've got a corrective structure, and this for now is a complete corrective structure, just to be clear here, okay? Now, all depends on how this wave will behave. Minimum looks like we'll get a up wave to break this top, this top. Now, if I need to explain regarding technicals here, we have liquidity above this one, this one, this one, this one, and this one as well. So depending on how fast this wave will be going to the upside, we might just stop here to go for the next drop for an even bigger corrective structure, or if this will be sharp and we have momentum, this will go all the way up to break this top once more. Okay, in all the cases, one push up will be coming. Technically, this up wave or this. In all the cases, one push up will be coming. If this will happen, guys, this means market will give us a big corrective structure. Again, when to know if this will be a small corrective structure or not, we are covering this on a daily basis during the daily live sessions that are conducted by our seniors. If I go to the dashboard again, these are the daily sessions, by the way. Our seniors are conducting the daily sessions that are here. You can see here the schedule of it, and these are the recordings. They are recorded. You can see the recordings here for every daily session that we are conducting. Regarding the Wednesday and Sunday session that are conducted by T, you can find them here in the weekly live session. This is where you can find the link 2 hours before every session. And these are the recordings. So you can find the recording in case you have missed any of the sessions. Okay. So that's, guys, what you will get once you join. And all of this, along with the tips, along with the monthly Q&A session recording archive and the live sessions. So it's big. And just again, those of you are still watching till now, to give you an update, guys, next month, something big is happening at Traded Waves. To give you a hint again, our team members are working since the past few months for a big upgradation, okay? And more hints, more tips, we will share it during the next few weeks, but stay tuned, guys, a big thing is coming, okay? So again, for this one, that's what we can see for Bitcoin, drop, corrective structure drop. For now, based on the current market condition, based on the current structure, this is a complete correction. Alan, can you explain more, please, regarding this one? Of course, this wave, guys, was needed just to take liquidity under these lows. Okay, this here is not market. I would say like this low is not needed to be taken. Okay, so in other means, if you are trading Bitcoin and you know how to trade it, you can put stop loss under this level. Okay, why this is important? Because if market will break this level and consolidate, another drop will be coming. For now, based on the current market condition, market will not break this low because this was enough for market makers to take liquidity under these lows before the next upwave. In other means, this is market makers' footprints. which means we're not expecting market to break this low if they need to push market to the upside. Alan, how actually, what is the probability of this one? This is 80% chance, guys. Okay, 80% chance. I'm just leaving 20% chance for us to be wrong into this one. And the next, I would say, part is if they decide to do something else here, which means if they decide to drop the market to the downside and make a corrective structure, another drop will be coming. That's the only scenario where Bitcoin will drop more. If we get a drop under this level and then a corrective structure similar to, let's say, this one. If we get something like this here, another fall will be coming. For now, looks like market will push to the upside before any drop. More details regarding this one, if you want to know more about the structure of Bitcoin, this is explained, or this will be explained during the Sunday session and even during the day live sessions. For pound yen, after this upwave, market pushed to the upside again due to BOJ news. Yen was falling based on the fundamental analysis. We've got this upwave, and then after that, market started to fall after. Now, for yen pair, guys, you need to follow the structure. Okay, from now onwards, you need to follow the structure, and the structure is saying to us, market will be falling. But do not actually go into this one. You remember we said from here 1,000 pips will be coming to the downside, and market just gave us 300 pips. Okay, so this upwave, it's another opportunity to us, for us actually, just to go for the sell. If you get into the sell above the stop, fantastic, you must have made money. If not, this is the big, I would say, the long-term view. I'll delete this one for now, just for those of you who are following blindly, or just to not have like false promise that this will be falling to the downside without any pullback. This structure, guys, it can go to the upside. So short term, we might trade this one to the upside. Okay. So if we get a buy setup, we are expecting pound yen to push up, I would say, first before the next drop. In all the cases, personally, I'm biased to the downside. If we get a corrective structure, another fall will be coming for pound yen. Okay. So for now, first thing first, up wave, and after that, another drop will be coming. Which wave to trade is up to you. Euro New Zealand, I really hope, guys, a lot of you trade this one. Market gave us from here to here more than 600 pips. It's crazy move. Some of us actually took this buy from here, and they have added to the winning position from here. And I explained during the last video why this expanding flat. Okay, because I said to you last Saturday, Euro New Zealand usually do expansions. Everything is explained in detail during the last, or inside the last weekly forecast, this one. So you go to our YouTube channel, you go to Weighted Waves, and you watch this one here. Okay, I explained in detail why this was an expanding flat, and we said last week as well, corrective structure, more up. This is what the market have done. Corrective structure and up again. This is exactly what market actually did here, and this was a crazy uptrend. If you learn how to trade correctly, if you learn Weighted Wave strategies. By the way, guys, Weighted Waves is not one course. It's not actually one strategy. It's not one methodology. It's a combination of more than one methodology, okay? At the same time, we teach you how to maximize profits. It's not like one strategy you get in here, you get out here, and that's it. We teach you how to trade correctly and how to maximize profits. That's the most important part. Because all of you are still watching till now. I think you remember what we said in the previous forecast, all right, guys? The main point, or like what I always say, never ever add to losing position. So the inverse of this one, this is what we teach in Weighted Waves, inside Weighted Waves. How to add to winning positions, and that's exactly how to maximize profits, okay? So that's exactly what you have to master. At Weighted Waves, we teach you, we teach you how to master, how to add to winning positions. Because adding to winning positions, guys, if you do it correctly, you can make 50 to 1 in one single move, in one single trend, in one single wave. Just think about it, guys, okay? 50 to 1. What I mean by 50 to 1 means like if you risk 1%, you can make 50% profits in one single wave. You get, guys? Can you understand the math behind this one? That's the logic. That's actually what we do and what we teach inside. Everything is logical. Nothing is magical, guys, okay? So, for that, Euro New Zealand market went to the upside. What's next? Now we are waiting for a pullback. And this is the wave that market will give us to the downside now before any next structure. If you took a buy and made money, fantastic. Now take a rest. Because after streak of wins or streak of losses, you have to take a break. That's another tip, okay? So that's for New Zealand. US30 for this one, market went to the upside. Slowly, instead of getting this drop, we've got this up wave again. So market moved to the upside otherwise. So this was a complete corrective structure. Up, correction up. This turns out to be a pullback instead of first move to the downside. And then up, correction up, correction up. As a way trade waiver, you will know actually if the market will change the structure or not. But if you don't know weighted waves, you might be losing here big time. Now, after this up wave, market start to fall again. If you get a corrective structure, another drop will be coming. That's for US30, guys. I would say any wave other than that will update you. But corrective structure, one more drop is very possible here before any next structure. With that note, guys, I wish you a successful trading week. Weighted waves, be ready for an exciting Sunday session tomorrow, as always, because what we share, you know how many pairs we share, you know your request. Again, it's something different. And you trade with care, guys. Do not over risk. Follow weighted waves, golden rules, and see all of you next Saturday. Remember, next week is the last trading week of the month. So most probably market will be, I would say, slow, and it will be going for the taking profits phase. Anyway, this detail, we can discuss it internally. All of you trade with care, and see all of you next Saturday. Thank you very much for all of you are liking, commenting on a weekly basis. Bye-bye.